Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today I want to go over the Ignis Wraith, fully galvanized up with the beautiful galvanized mods, and I guess pretty much my end game build for it, other than arcanes and the last exilus mod. So now that galvanized mods are out, I'm going to be naturally remaking and messing around with a lot of builds. Ignis Wraith is one of the ones that I've actually thrown most of my format into, so I decided, hey, why not start with this one and the Exceltra, as I did make a previous Exceltra video. I wanted to use both Galvanized Aptitude and Galvanized Chamber on this one, but Galvanized Chamber is without a doubt the MVP Galvanized mod, whereas Galvanized Aptitude isn't actually as necessary as it only stacks up to 2 times. If it stacked a lot harder, probably be a lot better, but oh well. You more so would want maybe the primary arcane adapter. I think it's the merciless one, but I'm not bothering farming up a ton of steel path yet, so maybe next stream. Currently my build is serration, just naturally damage. And that also, because of Galvanized Aptitude, has damage per status type, so hey, fun there. I haven't actually even bothered looking up if that is a multiplier or if that is an additive damage buff, but I'm actually not too sure. Either way, damage goes burr, and I'm gonna keep this as long as I possibly can. So just straight up damage, multishot, and then status and more damage. Look at that status chance, right? You have Malignant Force here, Malignant, yeah, there we go. You could always chuck on if you wanted Infected Clip, but nah, I wouldn't really bother until there is a primed type of toxin mod. Yeah, no, it's not really worth it too much, right? So Malignant Force, primed cryo rounds, purely because viral is just, viral's just really strong still, and with the built-in heat of the Ignis Wraith Flamethrower, heat is also very strong right now, so things are a little ridiculously strong in that regard. You of course want Vital Sense on for crit damage because 5.5 times crit multipliers, not too bad. Vile Acceleration just because fire rate with missing 15% damage is very much worth it, especially with throwing all of the status on all at once. And Crit Delay. Usually you used to have on the other crit mod, just the one, God, what is it? I'm terrible with names. You just want to throw on your regular crit mod, but with the updates and with everything changing, yeah, there it is, Point Strike. This is kind of worth it, especially since you throw on Vile Acceleration anyways, so the missed fire rate is barely noticed. You get a 50-50 chance at a 5.5 times crit multiplier, so it's just really good. I myself hate building the Ignis Wraith purely for status. I love building it crit and status, so hey, do what you need to do. You can always swap out, primarily I would say, the Malignant Force mod if you want to change around any of your combined damages, etc. You can always change up Galvanized Aptitude for something if you truly want to, if you need maybe a different status added on, things like that. Your damage might go down a bit, but hey, depending on what you're fighting, it might be useful. You can always throw on like the primed infested mods, primed Bane of the Infested, Grenier, yeah. It's up to you, but this is going to be pretty much my Ignis Wraith build, I think, going forward. I'm going to be working on upgrading a lot of my new primed and galvanized mods, as Barrow Katir has royally ruined my economy in that regard, so it's going to be a long grind going forward, but we have a lot of Sisters of Parvos to farm, so we're good there. So gameplay in the footage will be me just, pretty much grinding my Sisters of Parvos, just in pubs, because I always just run public groups, because why not, right? So as you can see, the Ignis Wraith isn't really having any troubles fighting the up to, I think it's around level 90-ish enemies. It does really good damage even against the Sisters of Parvos, against the Sisters of Parvos' hounds, and it's important to remember I'm not even running with an arcane yet because I am a boosted monkey bonobo. You need cool monkeys, right? But I just haven't farmed them up. I really should, because the damage increase is actually insane, but it's not necessary as of right now. So I'm just kind of chilling, right? Either way though, the Ignis Wraith easily kills off high level enemies like this. Once you start getting into Steel Path, you're definitely going to struggle a bit, okay? The added armor, the added health, the added everything, right? It's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. You'll still be able to kill them once you get some of those kills and get the Galvanized mod buffs on your weapons, but it's going to be a little bit of a pain to start off. Especially since, you know, if you don't have any arcanes yet, if you don't have those sick out-of-the-gate damage boosts with both arcanes and Galvanized mods, you just might be in kind of a sticky situation. All in all, you'll still be able to kill everything. You can just throw on a better Warframe, because I was having just the worst of times with Ureli here, right? I was leveling up my Ignis Wraith and Ureli, so I was just like, whatever, I'll just do some Sisters of Parvos. But naturally, my Ureli was just getting downed left and right. I even have the Umbral mods on. I didn't have the Umbral armor mod on, but I threw it on after this, but God, Ureli's terrible. She just got her ass beat. And because I couldn't use the Ignis Wraith on Marilena, right, because it's a primary, yeah, I was just running around. But the Ignis Wraith itself does great damage. It doesn't have any problems killing off the Sisters of Parvos, didn't really have any problems killing off the Hounds. You can always use it as a booster too, because it goes with heat and viral, so you can always use that as a melee condition overload booster if you want to throw a good amount of procs on for the damage and then just go in melee for the kill. I kept having the mistake of having my Vastalok Gunblade on and leveling that up, so I didn't have a proper melee on. Oh well, it is what it is, right? But hey, this damage is still through the roof with the Ignis Wraith, so it doesn't even matter. So I just thought I'd show off the Galvanized Ignis Wraith in its full glory, minus the exilus adapters and, you know, the arcanes, anything like that, because you don't actually need it until you get to Steel Path, realistically. It's just a stupidly good weapon. It always has been, it always will be, but I've pretty much finished off my build for it, and I will be pretty much getting arcanes soon enough, because hey, even more damage, can't complain at that. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you like it, sub if you would like to do that, dislike the video if you hate it. You can check out all my social media links and affiliate links down and below if you would like to support the channel. Use Epic Game Store code Pupsker as well, because that's a thing, and again, if you buy anything, supports the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.